בוקר טוב חברים. Tonight בעזרת השם 10-7 של השירים. We have with us a rabbi from Israel. He has a kollel for Avrahim. I knew his father, Alav Shalom, many years ago. Baruch Hashem, he has two kids, two children that came here to collect the kollel. דברים יקרים, whatever you can do, please, תבוא עליכם הברכה. There is Gemara in Masechet Shabbat that says the following: מפני מה עובדי כוכבים מזוהמים? How come the Goyim, the way they live, however they live, mezoham means, I hope I'm saying the right word, not disgusting, but mezoham means dirty. מפני מה עובדי כוכבים מזוהמים? The Gemara says, מפני שלא עמדו על הר סיני. Because when הקדוש ברוך הוא gave the Torah to עם ישראל, they weren't there. שבשעה שבה נחש על חווה, הטיל בה זוהמה. Meaning, at the time of the sin of Etzadat, whatever it means, the Nahash brought some zohama to Hava, and it was since the creation of the world, it stays till today. But since Am Yisrael b'matan Torah, they received the Torah, so that dirt, Hashem took it away from us. So they kept having that zohama since then till today. However, אנחנו עם ישראל, since we received the Torah, קיבלנו את התורה בהר סיני, בשעת מתן תורה, that dirt was taken away from us. זה מה שהגמרא אומרת במסכת שבת, קמ"ו. I want to take this Ben Ish Hai, he brings down an amazing pshat on a pasuk that I will explain in a minute, and this is what we are learning for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We're mentioning, the halachot of being careful in many things, whether it was marriage and names and food. And yesterday we mentioned about the garlic and the onions and also the ants, v'chadomim. We see Goyim, Habibi, they eat everything that moves and doesn't move, and they're okay. And how come we gotta be so careful? And you know that people that eat fish and they want to eat meat after, you got to be very careful. You don't eat it, together. We mentioned that people go to weddings and on the same plate they have sushi and chicken and meat at the same time. You got to be very careful. Maran brings down that eating meat and fish together can bring leprosy. So, Habibi, they will eat. Habibi, they ala kefak, לא קרה להם anything. How come? יש פסוק מפרשת פנחס that says the following, כתוב ככה: וידבר השם אל משה לאמור, לרב תרבה נחלתו ולמעט תמעיט נחלתו, איש לפי פקודיו יותר נחלתו. The Torah talks about חלוקת הארץ, which tribe gets how big of a portion they're going to get. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to Moshe Rabbeinu, it depends how big is the tribe. If it's Shevet Yehuda, Shevet Dan, they get a bigger a portion. If it's others, you give them much, smaller portion. So giving the Halukat, the land of Eretz Israel, it's based how big is the Shevet. If everyone, the Ben Ish Hai says an unbelievable pshat on this pasuk. תשמעו מה הוא כותב. He says, לרב תרבה נחלתו ולמעט תמעיט נחלתו. He says two perushim on this pasuk. Who is more likely to have mahalot, nahala, mahala? It says however is your body functions, me'efa what type of body you have, that's how sicknesses works. הוא כותב, לרב תרבה נחלתו ולמעט תמעט נחלתו, איש לפי פקודיו יותר נחלתו. So that's one way he explains how mahalot works, how based on what type of a body you have. But then he takes it to a different pirush, and he goes ahead and he says about mitzvot. How come Goyim got only 7 mitzvot and Noah, and we got 613 mitzvot? How come? You hear the question? You hear the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for good. אומר הבן איש חי, תקשיבו אותו מה הוא אומר. He says, based on what type of a body you have, that's how much mitzvot you're going to get. איש לפי פקודיו יותר נחלתו. However is your body, that's how much pekudav, that's how much mitzvot you're going to get. Since the Goyim's body are more zuhama, so their body is so thick, 7 mitzvot for them, that's already too much. And even that, they don't care. Why? Because their body is mezuham. However, our body are so pure, because our body is so pure, so based on that, that's how much the amount of mitzvot we got. We can handle so much mitzvot because we're pure. We are so pure that we can handle it. And by the way, he explains why nekeva, why women they have less mitzvot. It's also based on that also. Accompanying, the Goyim got 7, we got 613. It's based on how our body functions. And because our body is more tahor, that's why we got so many mitzvot versus the Goyim. And that's why he explains, how come Goyim, they can eat everything and nothing happens to them, versus a Jew who eats every small thing, boom, takes an effect. Sara'at, pastor shalom over this, Asparadim, you cannot eat meat, a dairy with fish. Cause and why? It's only because we are Jews. And we got the Torah, our body is more sensitive to everything that we eat. Versus Goyim, and I want to read his language inside. He says, Mihamat ribuy hazohama shebahem, because of their full dirt that they have, explains, so their body na'asa homer gufam gas ve'av kehomer behema. Their body, it became thick like an animal. And that's why he explains, Hani arma'e. The Gemara brings Masechet Avodah Zarah. You know, you have to be careful if you drink water that was uncovered the whole night. Back in the days that, they used to have snake going in the houses, and they used to put poisons. So the Gemara brings down, don't you ever drink any water or wine that was not covered the whole night. Has v'shalom, a snake put poison there, and you can drink and you can die. Be very careful, don't drink any liquid that was not covered. But how can we see that sometimes Goyim, they drink water that was not covered, and even was poison of a snake, it didn't happen anything to them? That's the Gemara's question. And the Ben Ish Chai explained very simple. You know why? Mishum kivan de'achli shkatzim ulmasim havil gufayim. Since they eat the kakaoches and they eat all this garbage, their body is their system is so thick that doesn't happen anything to them. That's why don't give me any proof they eat garlic, it's not covered the whole night, with pill, not pill, all the halachot that we learn, that doesn't take effect on them, because the way they live, nothing does anything to them. However, we Am Yisrael, we are very sensitive. So everything that happens, everything that we eat, it's so sensitive that it does take effect. So I want you guys to know that yesterday we mentioned Halachot, and the past 2 or 3 weeks we mentioned Halachot that maybe we didn't learn about it before, or I never heard somebody died, no doctors. That's for them. Our doctors, Hachaminu, the Hachaminu are to be careful, you have to be careful. Let's go to Shabbat Shalom.